Hi everybody, happy Wednesday from Amador, and welcome to my weekly update. Today we're going to talk about fermentation part 2, which is fermentation tracking. In order to ensure that our fermentation is going smoothly, it is important to track sugar and temperature on a daily basis, and I will show you how that is done. We use what is called a hydrometer to measure the sugar content in our juice or wine. Across the duration of the fermentation, we may have to use a couple of hydrometers to cover the range of Brix in juice that can be in the lower to upper 20s to the Brix in wine, which could be 0 or below. A graduated cylinder is needed to float the hydrometer. I like to fill the cylinder with the hydrometer inside to make sure I fill it high enough to make the hydrometer float, and so I can read the hydrometer all without spilling. Spinning the hydrometer, maybe not quite as violently as I'm doing it here, helps bubbles to disperse so you can read the numbers more easily. This wine is at negative 1.5 Brix, probably dry. Dry is the term for sugar dry, as in there is almost no sugar left to convert to alcohol. Next, I measure the temperature using a thermometer in the tank, or read the tank's temperature gauge if one's available. Finally, I record Brix and temperature on our fermentation sheet on the corresponding tank. For this rosé, we harvested and pressed the fruit on August 20th, and the resulting juice was 22.3 Brix. We racked and inoculated it the next day and began tracking the fermentation. The decrease in Brix corresponds with the yeast consuming the sugar and converting it to alcohol. The temperature typically rises at peak fermentation when the yeast is most active, in this case on August 25th, the day after we added nutrients for the yeast to finish the job. It is normal to then see a drop in temperature as there is less and less sugar to be consumed and the yeast start dying off and settling at the bottom of the tank. Of course, you want to smell and taste the wine daily as well to make sure there are no off aromas or flavors developing. This fermentation went off without a hitch and the resulting wine is gorgeous. Next up, racking and sulfuring for storage.